Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Cooking with Z. And I am so excited that you guys are here with me today, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. In this channel, I am going to cook different recipes and show my version of how I cook it. And hopefully you'll have fun cooking with me also. Is actually made for people that sometimes wonder how Spanish people cook, different recipes, what kind of spices we use, and basically I just love to cook, so I have a lot of fun when I'm cooking, and hopefully you guys can see that and have fun with me also. Now today I am planning on making some barbecue buffalo wings, and I'm gonna show you my version of how I make it. Okay, so we're gonna start by me letting you know what it is that I use to cook it, separately for seasoning and the sauce. Okay, so let me start by putting on my glasses. Okay. Now I'm using a bag of chicken wings, the what do you call it, the wing sections. Of course, I'm not going to cook this whole thing on the video. I'll cook the rest when I'm done. I'm not cooking this whole bag. But I am going to cook maybe 10-15 pieces. That way it'll be faster for video purposes. And so we're going to wash them now, okay? Now, some people also like to do it with just chicken pieces, like chicken cutlets and stuff like that. You can slice them into pieces. It all depends on you and what you like, and you know how many people you're cooking for, serving for. All of that would go into deciding how many you want to do and what you want to do with it. There's a lot of different ways to cook wings. There's too many ways, and we're gonna have fun cooking several different ways. Today we're gonna do the barbecue, okay? And let me show you what I'm using instead of just moving the camera all the way around. We're going to use adobo. Like I said, adobo usually comes in several different kinds. This one is the one with the cumin. We have the red one is the most popular one with the Spanish people, because it has, I think, a stronger flavor. You got the orange top, which is adobo with the orange seasoning in it, which is delicious also. One of my favorite seasoning, which is Cajun. And of course we have onion and garlic powder. And we're also using sazon. Okay, so that'll be, right now, that's for their seasoning. Okay, so we're going to season this. Now, for a bag like this, I usually would use maybe a half of a spoon like this, a big tablespoon of adobo. Okay, now, of course, you can adjust it to taste, and I would use half a tablespoon of the Cajun, or half a teaspoon, sorry. Now, if it's going to be more, then of course you would put more. You only need one packet of the sazon. It's actually very strong. Not only, most people think it's only for coloring, but it really isn't. It has a lot of flavor in this, okay? There's a lot of flavor in this little tiny packet. You have no idea. So, I don't know if you've used it before, but if you haven't, you definitely want to use it. You will see an amazing difference in your food. And the garlic, half a teaspoon was good, because it's not like we're going to bake it or just fry it. We're going to put sauce after we do fry it. And the garlic, same thing, half of a teaspoon. Okay? So we're going to mix this all up. Now, while these are frying, we're going to do the sauce, okay? So That way we can make the most of our time. You should taste just the tip to see if you need more salt or more seasoning. It does adjust it to taste. You might want more garlic, you might want more onion powder, or maybe less, however, depending on your taste buds. So, we already seasoned the wings. You can see it's a nice red color, looking really good. And of course, I've been heating up some of the oil. And like I said, I'm not going to put a whole lot in there. I'm going to just make a certain amount just to show you guys what my recipe is like, okay? I'm so excited, guys. So let's get this on. So now be careful, guys. If there's young people out there doing this, you definitely do want to make sure that the oil is hot. When you hear that sizzling, when you put in your wings, you definitely want to make sure that they are sizzling. Okay, that means that the oil is ready for you to put your meat inside. Now, so right now, let me put some more. Okay, so that's in there. Let me throw this away. Now, as far as the sauce goes, different people make their sauce different ways. I have maybe like 3 different versions that I kind of make with my buffalo wings. I'm using one today, and I'm going to show you that one. And probably in future videos, I will do different versions. And you can probably choose which one you think is best for you. So I'm taking a separate bowl. I want to make sure that it's nice and deep so that I can be able to put the sauce and combine everything together before I even put the wings inside. Okay? So now, for the sauce, I use butter, 2 big tablespoons of melted butter. Now, it doesn't have to be like boiling. I just usually do 30 seconds and it's good to go. I use Texas Peak. I love this. Now, I usually use baby back ribs barbecue sauce, but this will do just fine. That's the honey one. And, of course, mustard. And for this recipe, a tablespoon of relish. And the mustard, probably 2 tablespoons. The hot sauce, I'm going to put like 3 tablespoons to mine. You might want to start off with just 1 and see what you think of it, okay? And, of course, the butter. So, I'm going to put the butter first. Okay, maybe I could put you guys the camera over here. I wonder if you guys can you guys see what I'm doing here? Yes? Okay, very good. I can see myself, so I guess you guys can see me. Alright. So, now, of course, I'm not going to measure the mustard because I already know how much I use, okay? But I will be putting the amount of mustard and the seasoning and all that stuff. I will put that in the bottom of the video, and that way you guys will know. Let me open this like this. It's a lot easier. There you go. Let's go put the rest of this in there. You know, I've never been a big relish person, but yet when it comes to recipes, I will use relish, which is kind of crazy, but that's how it works sometimes. Okay, the hot sauce. And also in some of my recipes, I will put brown sugar. I didn't have any today, but normally I do put brown sugar. Now, when it comes to the sauce, guys, like, well, I guess it's preference, but I like my wings to be literally covered in my sauce, in my barbecue sauce. Some people only want like a little bit on there, like barely, just enough. So I guess it depends on you, but I mean, if you're gonna do real buffalo wings, you need the sauce, people. Like, don't be stingy with the sauce, okay? Like, just put some sauce on there, okay? Like, your fingers should get dirty. Your mouth should be dirty when you're eating wings, okay? So, sorry about that. And like I said, the hot sauce, that's on preference. I like mine to be very spicy. Not so spicy that I can't eat them, but spicy enough that I can taste the hot sauce. Okay, so, and then you just, you know, you want to whisk it. Make sure that you are getting everything from the bottom, the mustard, because sometimes the mustard will go to the bottom. That's why I kind of put it in the middle so that it wouldn't get stuck there. And delicious. You know, probably. Now, it's not gonna, it won't stay as dark as the sauce is right here, because when you're putting in the butter and the mustard and all of that stuff is all together, it's going to make it lighter. So don't worry about the color. It's still gonna be dark, just not as dark as you see the bottom. Okay. So our sauce is ready. So you can see how delicious it already looks, people. Okay. So now we're just waiting on the wings. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to put this on pause for 2 seconds while that is finishing, and I'll be back so when we're ready to take the wings out, and we'll be able to put them in the sauce, and I'll be able to show you what it looks like, okay? Be back. Okay, guys, well, they're cooking really good. And now, remember, when you're deep frying, you want to make sure that the chicken is actually getting cooked and fried on both sides. Make sure that you move it several times. Not like, you know, don't go crazy, but do move it so, one, it doesn't get stuck to the bottom, and two, so that you can know that they're getting cooked evenly on both sides. Okay, now let me show you what it looks like with the oil. You can see they are covered in the oil pot. Okay, so just that's so that they can make sure that they're getting completely covered and they're getting cooked evenly like they need to. Okay, so just wanted you guys to see that we're almost there. Sorry about this. I don't know why I did that. I should have left it alone. Sorry, guys. Well, we are almost there. Why this is doing this? Oh my God, this is not good, people. I apologize. I have got to get a camera that I can use for my cooking. And I need to get it as soon as possible. Let me fix this, guys. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. Like I said, I'm just starting, so I do have to look into a camera that I can use when I'm cooking. I'm actually looking into, well, at least learning more about, my brother gave me one of those glasses that record, but I have to figure out all the details about it. And so I apologize for the camera and stuff like that, okay? So just bear with me. I am so sorry. Now, you don't want it to be like super, super crunchy or super fried unless you want to just fry them and then use the sauce for a dipping. You can do that also. You can just, instead of putting the wings inside the sauce, you can put the wings on the side and then put the dipping in a little cup and then just dip it. But I'm actually making today the buffalo wings when the wings are actually inside the sauce, okay? Now let me take some of these out so you can see that they are fully fried. Okay, you see that? Okay, now I just put them into the sauce. And don't worry, the oil or whatever, like you're gonna drain it with, if you use the spoon like I do, you usually just drain the oil out, and then just put them in there. And then I usually leave it there for a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes just so that it can soak in all the sauce. And then after that, of course, if you're ready to eat it, you can eat it right away. Or you can let it just sit there for a while and then just set it up when you guys are ready. Now, I usually eat mine with ranch. It depends on, what you like. Some people do blue cheese, and like I said, I like a lot of sauce. And this is what it looks like, guys. That looks delicious, doesn't it? I think it looks wonderful. You have a lot of sauce up there, a lot of flavor. It's not going to be something that's going to burn you or is going to, where you won't be able to taste the flavor. I don't like when people put hot sauce in the food and it actually kills the flavor because all you taste is the hot sauce. So that's not part of my recipe. I want you to be able to taste the spices that I've actually put in the wings before I even cooked it. And the spices actually get combined with all the sauce and everything. The butter, the mustard, and it's an amazing flavor that just bursts in your mouth and it tastes delicious. So I want you guys to actually try this recipe at home and let me know what you think. Tell me if you liked it, okay? You can see they're all drenched in sauce and they are delicious, okay? So, just taste them, try the recipe. Oh, it's wonderful. And I'm glad that you guys were here. I hope you guys learned something today. I hope you will try my recipe and tell me what you think about it. And I hope that it's something that you and your family can enjoy. Watching football, watching games, whatever it is that you do as a family. I really do hope that you guys try this recipe and then it works for you guys like it has works for me. And please like and subscribe my channel if you enjoyed it. Please share it so others can see it and so I can get more subscribers. Since it is a new channel, I'm going to need your help. to help me launch this channel. And I am so grateful and so happy that you are in my kitchen. And that's it for this video. And thank you for coming to Z's Kitchen, cooking with me today. And we will cook again soon. Amazing recipes, okay? So thank you, enjoy, and you have a good day. Well, see you soon. Bye.